Hello everyone, long time no upload, but I will do a video tour of all the ceiling fans I have installed in my current house as of the winter of 2026. Figure I'll make a video of them running on all 3 speeds and spin downs and whatnot. So here in my living room is a 52-inch Regency MX XL ceiling fan I got from a subway renovation I did. I have 3 of them. This one was in the better condition of the 3, so this is the one installed in my house. Blades are not reversible, as you can see. There's one side, there's the other. Anyways, we will start with low speed. Dead quiet. Put a pull chain extension on it so that my girlfriend can reach it, although she doesn't usually touch the speeds. But yeah, I moved into this place about a week or so ago, and just me and my girlfriend, so I was able to put whatever fans I damn well pleased in here. Usually all the fans in this house run on low 24/7 so far. I'll probably kick them up in the summertime, but like I said, it is winter, that's why it's running in the clockwise direction. Okay, kick her up to medium. Thing I've noticed about these Regencies is they don't spin very fast, but they're wide blades and decent pitch. They move a pretty decent amount of air, I'd say. Definitely plenty good for the space it's in. All right, and we'll kick her up to high. There's normally like a mesh in that lower portion of the motor housing, but it's the adhesive was just so cheap. It just came off while I was cleaning it because there was about an inch layer of dust in this fan from when it was installed in the Subway restaurant. All right. It says Regency right there, as well as 2 of them that I got have this big metal Regency pull chain. It's an older house, so you can kind of hear the neighbors walking around upstairs. Thankfully, this house has brand new electrical, so I have no concerns about whether they can support the weight of a ceiling fan or not. Considering this fan's got a decent amount of weight to it. If I had to guess, probably 30 pounds. Okay. In the master bedroom here, we have this 52-inch Banville Riviera ceiling fan that I custom painted and got different blade brackets and blades for. It's nice. It's the nice kind of faux wood grain pattern. Matches the furniture I have in here with a SMC mushroom globe on it. Light doesn't get much use because we have that lamp in the corner. Just need to grab a shade for it. This one's also an updraft. We will start on the low speed. Now I'm gonna shoulder check my door. Yeah, this fan's got a very complicated history. It was this thing went through some major torture in its life. I think the cap is starting to drift in it, but with these plastic blades, they weigh nothing, so it still kicks it up to speed. Because I have another Banville Rivera ceiling fan. It's which the finish is supposed to come in, which is white and brass, but it's an older one because it's got a black motor in it. And or maybe this one's the older one, I'm not sure, because my white one is 5-blade only, whereas this motor is 4-blade adaptable. That being said, the original blade brackets that would have came with this fan would scrape the switch housing if you were to run it in 4-blade, but with these newer style blade arms, you can run the 4-blade configuration, but I prefer the 5 on this. All right, here's medium. It's got a bit of a startup whine. I don't know if the camera caught it. It's also got a bit of a hum, which is fine because the hum lulls me to sleep. If the fan in my bedroom is too quiet, then I have a very hard time sleeping. Side profile, you can see the blades were originally white, but I had painted them. Okay. Now we will go to high. It's got a bit of a hum to it. Bearings are in really good shape still. As you can see, I put I don't know if anyone really pays attention, but in the Facebook group, I had those butterfly keychains on the Hunter original I had in my bedroom at my mom's house. And I have them extra long so that my girlfriend can reach them from the bed. I'm feeling air all the way over here. It's a pretty decent air mover with these blades because they're so light. Didn't even have to crank the pitch on them. This is just how they came. All right. And we'll do a spin down. Sorry. This fan can also be mounted flush mount under normal circumstances, but because of the abuse that this fan has put up with previously in its life, the canopy is kind of all mangled where you screwed into the canopy into the bracket. So it can't be relied on as a structural support of the fan like it would be if it was flush mount, but just holding up the canopy as its own thing, it's just fine. Before I moved into this house, I had completely dismantled, cleaned, and oiled the bearings on them, so all the fans are in very good shape. So like I said earlier, the electrical in this house is new despite how old this actual house is. I don't know if I would trust it to hold an original, but I'm also renting, so if something happens, that would be not good. Okay, that has come to a stop. Now, we'll check out the spare room first. In my spare bedroom, I have this 42-inch Heritage Spectre that, as you can see, was a custom arts and crafts project with my girlfriend and I. I think this was like one of the first projects we did together. This was like, we were only together for a little bit beforehand, so yeah. She's always supported me being into fans. She's found a couple for me in the past, but yeah. This is I think a late 90s model because it used to have a gold band around the motor Could not tell you for the life of me where that went, because this fan was sitting taken apart for so long. I think some parts may have got thrown away because the mounting and the down rod is from a newer Spectre. Anyway, same thing. Very long pull chain. This one's also start her off on low. Gotta find a spot where I can get the whole fan in frame here. There we go. A little noisy. I doubt the camera's picking it up. I think maybe a screw just came loose. This fan doesn't, and the bearings on this one make some noise, but like I was just about to say, this fan doesn't get too much use, because it is in the spare room. So it's only really when people come stay over. Oh. There's low. Medium. Won't really be able to hear the bearings much now because the heat just kicked on. And high. Obviously it's a Heritage, so the blade pitch really isn't all that. Air movement's, I don't know, it's adequate. Just nothing too crazy about it. When the light hits it, it looks really trippy. When it's on, it's actually really cool. Anyways, here with the spin down. Like I said, even though I oiled them, the bearings in this one just are still a little stiff because it doesn't get much use because this room is always shut. Okay. Out here in my dining room, I do not know what brand this fan is. It's like kind of like a Victorian copy. Got this for free from the same people who sold me my, oh my god, what's it called? My Casablanca 19th Century. This came from the seller because I had asked them about missing parts and they felt bad, so they gave me this for free. It's got this one does have reversible blades. Both sides are high gloss. There's the other side. Other side matches my floor, but I wanted it to match my furniture a lot better. Same thing, 5 light kit that came with it. I'm only using 3 because of how stupidly bright the light bulbs are. And we'll start on low. I think this fan suits the space very well, and I love the high gloss blades. Okay, here's medium. Upon transporting this fan from when it was, because it sat in my garage for a while after I posted the pictures in the ceiling fan group on Facebook, I lost a bunch of parts for it. So it's actually just a Franken fan of parts. I just stole, I forget what I stole a mounting bracket from, and then the blades holding the blade brackets to the motor just off of some generic 5-bladed GE vent thing I have. A lot of the vibration noise you're hearing is these 2 light bulbs because they're loose. And here's high. Definitely not my greatest air mover, but it still moves a decent amount of air. A little bit of a shake to it, not too bad. Okay. And spin her down. This one and the fan I have in my kitchen have the longest spin down times. The oil really got into these bearings and quieted them up nice. And this thing will just keep on spinning. I don't know if anybody down in the States has this style of fan, or if any other Canadian collectors can tell me a brand, that would be great. All right, and here in my kitchen, I do not know what brand this thing is. I got this one along with 3, I think, Crompton Greaves ceiling fans for $5. Was for all 4 fans. Same thing as the dining room. It's got high gloss blades. Got stencil, which I love. And then just plain white. You can kind of see when I got it, the plain white was the side that was facing down. So obviously I flipped those because if anyone knows me knows I love stencil bladed fans. It's got a 4-arm spotlight on it. First pull does those 2. Second pull does those 2. Third pull does all 4. Does great lighting up my kitchen. And we'll go start with low. I had someone tell me this could be a craft made decorative, but the blade brackets are different. Usually a lot of the craft made decoratives that I've seen that look anything like this have the pretzel blade brackets, not the classic style that these are. But the imprint of these brackets is still on the other side of the blade, so however long this was installed, I'm gonna guess they had either they bought replacement ones and they put this in, or they are original to this fan. I did not see any stickers with any indication of a brand on this fan. Yes, I know my little plant window's dirty. It's a springtime project. Anyways, medium. Those bird chains also came with the fan. Girlfriend loves them, so I had to put them back on. Yeah, what you're hearing now is my ice maker kicking on. Okay. And we'll go up to high. This thing absolutely flies. It's got a bit of a hum to it, but a little wobble. These blade brackets were extremely temperamental to try and bend when I had it in my shop testing it. Okay. Now we'll shut it off. And we'll let her spin down. This one I know is gonna take a bit, because this thing will just spin forever. I'll try and back up here, keep it in frame. I was originally wanting to put maybe a 52-inch fan in here, but it might have been overkill, especially because I have the cupboards right there. And I figured like a 52-inch fan there'd be, when I measured it, there'd be like maybe 1.5 inch clearance between the door and the blades. And I didn't, especially because I put stuff on the top shelf, I didn't want to be reaching my hand that close to the blades, because I didn't want to obviously hit it and cause any kind of damage to it. But this thing's got a decent amount of blade pitch to them, so this thing kicks air around no problem. It's plenty for the space. Yeah, this thing just spins down forever. Alright, well that is going to conclude the tour of the ceiling fans installed in my house. Oh, one more thing. I do have this awesome Robbins & Myers table fan. Finger chopper. But yeah, that's going to conclude the video. Thank you for watching.